Greetings, shooters and reloaders. So today I'm going to do a quick video on how to clean your rifle. And today I'll be cleaning the Russian Mosin Nagant. So since this is a bolt action, it's always best to clean any rifle for that matter from the breech instead of the muzzle. So take the bolt out if you can. Now you can't always do that with some semi-autos. Some firearms like a lever action, some semi-autos, you have to clean from the muzzle, and that's fine. Just be careful so you don't damage the end of the muzzle up there when you do it. And use an appropriate cleaning rod. I have a carbon fiber rod here, and that's what I like to use. Use one made out of either brass, aluminum, carbon fiber, something of that nature. Don't use a steel rod. You don't want to damage the muzzle, the crown, and damage your rifling. So in this rifle, the last time I shot it a few days ago, I was shooting some Russian ammo in there. And even though the box said non-corrosive, I don't trust the Russians. So I'm going to treat it like it may have been corrosive ammo. And for that, I'm going to use, this is a cleaning solvent made for black powder guns, because it will remove the sulfates that are in there. Older ammunition and corrosive ammunition has salts or sulfates in it that cause corrosion, and that's why you want to treat that just a little bit different. So anyway, that's what I'll be using here, and I soak a patch in it, and then I use one of these things, and I don't know the correct nomenclature of this, but we're going to run that through the barrel first. So we got the bolt out, we're going from the breech. And you want to have the correct size patch. So this is a 30 caliber gun, so it's going to require a patch that's appropriate for 30 caliber. We're going to run that through there a couple of times. All right, there we go. So now if there was any corrosive salts in there, that should have removed it. Now if you didn't fire corrosive ammo, if you fired US made ammo and you know for sure it's not corrosive, you can just go ahead and use your standard solvents like Copies number 9 or any of the other standard solvents. But like I say, I can't say with 100% certainty that Russian made ammo is non-corrosive. Even though it said so on the box, I still don't trust them. So all right, so now that we've neutralized the salts with that muzzle loading solution, and by the way, you can substitute this with just hot soapy water, or just soapy water for that matter. You don't have to buy that bore cleaner. This one happens to be made by Thompson Center for black powder guns. All right, so now I'm going to take another patch that's soaked with Copies number 9 solvent, and I'm going to run that through there. Now, you could at this point let the gun sit a while and let this solvent kind of soak, but for the purposes of speeding up this video, I'm not going to. Another thing you can do is you can take that patch you just used and go over the bolt a little bit too. Wipe that down. Get anything off of that that might have gotten on there, and particularly the bolt face. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to take this off. I'd like to know what the correct nomenclature of that is. I don't know what it is. All right, next we're going to put a brush on. Now this is a 30 caliber gun, so we want to use a 30 caliber brush. And the same thing, we're going to run it up through the breech. We're just going to go in and out a few times. And there's no set number of how many you should do, just do what you feel like doing. All right, next we're going to put a jag on. This is a cleaning jag. And you can buy an entire set of jags for all the different calibers. This set happens to be made by Midway. You can order them online from Midway, but other companies sell them too. But it's a good idea to have a set like that for various calibers. But if all you own is 30 caliber, then by all means just buy one 30 caliber jag and you should be covered. All right, so then we take a clean patch. We're going to put that on the jag. We're going to run it down. It goes with a little bit more resistance, but look how dirty that was. Okay, so we can repeat that process a few times if we want to. In fact, I think I will. But for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to repeat it right now. So the next thing I do then is I'm going to clean this again more later. I'm going to try to speed this video up a little bit and not take up too much time. So the next thing is we want to, let's say it's all nice and bright clean now, we want to oil it. So you can take a patch and whatever oil you want to use, and it doesn't matter what kind, they're all good. This happens to be Ballistol, which I like because it's a cleaner and a lubricant. Spray some oil on some oil on the patch, and then we're just going to run that down there the same way we did all the others. And the Ballistol will actually help clean it too. That's one of the things I like about it. It lubricates and cleans and protects. All right. And you can see how it's still coming out pretty dirty. So I'm gonna keep going on this and get it to where it comes out pretty clean. But that's basically all there is to cleaning a bolt action rifle. A semi-auto is not a whole lot different. The procedure is the same. You run your patches down with one of these, soaked in solvent, and then a bore brush, and then a jag with clean patches, and then a light coat of oil when you're done. That's really all there is to it. And you can take a light oily patch and go over all the parts on your bolt, and that's about all there is to cleaning a bolt action. They're very simple. That's one of the things I like about them, is their simplicity. So that's all for now. So until next time, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and I'll see you on the range.